A rival business tried to destroy my reputation with fake reviews. I tracked their IP and ended their business. I own a small but growing specialty coffee shop in a mid-sized town in Oregon. We're not Starbucks or anything, but we've got a loyal customer base, a cozy vibe, and we've been featured in a few local blogs. Business has been good. We source high-quality beans, roast in-house, and take pride in our baristas. Things were smooth until a new cafe opened just 3 blocks down. Let's call them Perfection Cafe. At first, I welcomed the competition. Their branding was sleek. Their place looked modern, and honestly, I was even a little inspired to up my own game. But a couple of weeks after their grand opening, something weird started happening. Suddenly, our Google and Yelp reviews started tanking. Every day, a few 1-star reviews would pop up. They all had a similar tone: rude staff, burnt coffee, dirty tables. The thing is, we're meticulous about cleanliness and customer service. And most of the usernames leaving these reviews had no profile pictures, no other reviews, and very generic names like Coffee Lover 1234 inches or Java Bean 88. Suspicious, I started documenting everything. I responded politely to each bad review, trying to get more details. But I never got a reply. It felt calculated. Then, one day, a barista from another cafe I know messaged me privately. He told me he overheard a guy from Perfection bragging about destroying the competition's online reputation. That was the final straw. I'm not a tech genius, but I am resourceful. I had a cousin who works in cybersecurity, and I asked him if it was even possible to trace where these reviews were coming from. While we couldn't get IP addresses from Yelp or Google, understandably, we realized some of these fake reviewers also used our contact form to submit fake complaints. And those emails came with metadata. So, I installed a script on our website's contact form that logged IP addresses, entirely legal and standard practice, as my cousin assured me, and waited. Within a week, we got a few new complaints through the form. One even said, "Your cafe smells like a sewer." Nice. My cousin traced the IP. Guess where it originated? The same building Perfection Cafe is in. Not just that, it matched their Wi-Fi IP address. Multiple fake reviewers were traced to the same source. We kept logging them for 3 weeks. The pattern was undeniable. With all this evidence compiled, I did what any reasonable person would do. I printed it all out and emailed a polite but firm letter to the owner of Perfection. I included timestamps, IP logs, screenshots, and offered them a choice: publicly admit wrongdoing, delete the reviews, or I'd go public. They didn't respond, so I went public. I wrote a calm, detailed Facebook post on our cafe's page laying out exactly what had happened. I never used their business name directly, but I laid out the facts. I also sent a tip to a few local blogs and the town subreddit. Turns out, people care about honesty in business. Perfection's Yelp and Google pages were suddenly flooded, but not by fake reviews. These were real people calling them out for shady practices. Within days, they had to disable reviews. Within weeks, foot traffic visibly decreased. Last week, I walked past Perfection and saw a "for lease" sign. Revenge? Maybe. But I just wanted to run an honest business. Update. So I didn't expect my original post to blow up the way it did, both here and in real life. Thanks to everyone who reached out with support or shared similar stories. A few people asked for follow-up, so here it is. After my post went viral locally, things got hectic. First, I got an email from the former Perfection barista who quit a few weeks prior. She told me she left because of the toxic atmosphere and shady tactics. Apparently, the owner, let's call him Brad, openly encouraged staff to create fake accounts and leave bad reviews for other cafes in the area. He even ran a spreadsheet where they would track how many negative impressions they left on competitors' listings. Gross. She shared screenshots from their workgroup chat, including direct instructions from Brad like, "Don't go too hard. 1 star with something believable. Mention cold coffee or rude staff." That was the nail in the coffin. I decided to forward everything, with her permission, to Google and Yelp support. Within days, all the fake reviews on my business were removed. And Perfection's page? Let's just say it's a graveyard now. Second, someone from the local Chamber of Commerce reached out to apologize. Apparently, Perfection had applied for a local small business award the same week all this broke out. That application was obviously denied. And they're now considering policies to prevent this kind of manipulation in the future. The best part? Since this blew up, we've seen a 20% increase in customers. Some folks have told me they drove across town just to support us. Brad, on the other hand, has gone radio silent. Perfection's lease sign is still up and the interior looks stripped. I heard from a neighboring business that he left town. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Final update. Okay, one last update because you folks won't believe what just happened. About a week ago, I got an envelope in the mail. No return address. Inside was a typed letter and $1,000 in cash. The letter just said, "You won. I shouldn't have messed with you. Use this for your business. Consider it an apology." Yeah, Brad. I debated what to do. I don't want his money. But I also figured, hey, this could be put to good use. So I took the $1,000 and donated it to the local community college's hospitality and small business program. I asked them to use it as a scholarship for someone trying to start their own cafe or restaurant. And then I shared that on our Facebook page, too. Business is better than ever. Our staff morale is high. And people keep coming in saying, "I read your post, I had to check this place out." So, yeah, if you're a small business owner, keep your head up. Be honest. Be good. Because sometimes the truth really does win. And if you're thinking of sabotaging your competition, don't.